You're a college student who loves exploring abandoned places. You have heard rumors about an old mansion on the outskirts of town that was once owned by a wealthy and eccentric family. They say that the family disappeared one night, leaving behind a fortune and a mystery. You decide to check it out, hoping to find some clues or treasures. You drive to the mansion with your best friend, who shares your passion for adventure. You park your car outside the gate and climb over the fence. You see the mansion looming in front of you, a dark and imposing sight. You feel a chill run down your spine, but you shake it off. You tell yourself that it's just a house, and that there's nothing to be afraid of. You walk towards the mansion and find the front door unlocked. You enter and see a grand foyer with a staircase and a chandelier. You notice that the place is dusty and cobwebbed, but otherwise well preserved. You wonder how long it has been since anyone lived here. You and your friend split up, agreeing to meet back in the foyer in an hour. You explore the ground floor, checking out the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. You find nothing of interest except for some old paintings and furniture. You decide to go upstairs, hoping to find something more exciting. You climb the staircase and see a long hallway with several doors. You open the first door and see a bedroom with a four-poster bed and a fireplace. You look around and see a closet and a dresser. You open the closet and see some clothes and shoes. You open the dresser and see some jewelry and accessories. You feel a surge of excitement and start to rummage through the items. You find a necklace with a pendant that catches your eye. It is a silver locket with a strange symbol engraved on it. You open it and see a picture of a man and a woman. They look like the owners of the mansion, and they are smiling. You wonder who they are and what happened to them. You put the necklace around your neck and admire yourself in the mirror. You think that it suits you, and that you look pretty. You decide to keep it and put it under your shirt. You close the dresser and leave the bedroom. You open the second door and see a bathroom with a tub and a sink. You look around and see nothing of interest. You close the door and move on. You open the third door and see a library with a bookcase and a desk. You look around and see a lot of books and papers. You feel curious and start to browse through the books. You find some titles that intrigue you, such as The Occult Secrets of the Ancients, The Book of Shadows, and The Necronomicon. You wonder what they are about, and if they are related to the mystery of the mansion. You pick up one of the books and open it. You see some strange symbols and words that you don't understand. You flip through the pages and see some diagrams and illustrations that make you feel uneasy. You see some images of rituals, sacrifices, and demons. You feel a sense of dread and close the book. You put the book back on the shelf and look at the papers on the desk. You see some notes and sketches that look like the ones in the book. You see some names and dates that seem familiar. You realize that they are the names and dates of the missing family. You wonder what they were doing and why they disappeared. You hear a noise behind you and turn around. You see a door that you didn't notice before. It is slightly ajar, and you see a faint light coming from inside. You feel curious and walk towards the door. You open the door and see a dark and narrow staircase that leads to the basement. You see a sign that says, "Do not enter." You ignore it and go down the stairs. You reach the basement and see a large and dimly lit room. You see a stone altar in the center, surrounded by candles and symbols. You see a pentagram on the floor and a circle of salt around it. You see some tools and instruments on the altar, such as a knife, a chalice, and a book. You see some bloodstains and bones on the floor. You realize that this is where the family performed their rituals, and that they were involved in some dark and evil things. You feel a wave of fear and regret coming here. You decide to leave and turn around. But as you do, you hear a voice behind you.
Hello, my child, I have been waiting for you.
You freeze and look back. You see a figure standing in the shadows wearing a hooded robe. You can't see his face, but you can feel his eyes on you. He sounds old and sinister, and he speaks with a foreign accent. "Who are you?" you ask, trembling.
I am the master of this house and leader of the family. I am the one WHO summoned you here and gave you the necklace. It is a gift and a curse. It is a key and a trap. It is a bond and a contract. It is a mark and a seal. It is a sign and a sacrifice.
Understand what he is saying, and you feel confused and scared. You reach for your neck and try to take off the necklace, but you can't. It is stuck and it burns your skin. You scream and drop to your knees. What have you done?
I have chosen you, my child. You are the one I have been looking for. You are the one who will complete the ritual. You are the one who will bring me back to life. Yonder sacrifice, you are the one who will free me from this prison. You are the one who will unleash me upon the world. You are the one who will serve me as my bride. You are the one who will die for me.
You hear him laugh and you see him move towards you. You see his hand reach for the knife on the altar. You see his face come into the light. You see his eyes red and glowing. You see his teeth sharp and stained. You see his smile cruel and wicked. You scream and try to run, but you can't. You are paralyzed and you can't move. You are trapped and you can't escape. You are doomed and you can't survive. You never see your friend again or hear his voice. You never know that he was looking for you, or that he found your car. You never find out that he called the police, or that they arrived too late. You never learn that he was killed by the same creature or that he was the last victim. You only know that you are dead.